What's up, bandecfolks? Welcome back to our little show here. Sewn put out an EP and they put out an entire video for the whole EP. So obviously we have to take a look at that. We're actually waiting to speak to them right now. And if everything goes according to plan, which it basically never does on this channel, you will see this basically right before you see our interview with them. So that's some context for you if you wanted it. That's a little peek behind the curtain for you really, yeah, for you really dedicated fans of the channel. That's some
the anecdotes.
Yeah, that's what we have a name for all two of you. I saw Sewn a few months ago. I feel like it was a few months after Heartworm came out. Saw Dead Days there and stuff too. That was a great show. It was really fun. Pretty like impressed with like the rhythm section in general, like their bassist and their drummer, just super tight stuff. Whole band all around is great. At one point the bassist was not playing the keyboard and playing the bass, like he was literally doing both at the same time. He was like hitting keys and doing hammer-ons and pull-offs on his bass. It was mind-blowing to me. It was
some
so
Geddy
sick
Lee
to see.
shit.
Yeah, I know it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was totally crazy. So I'm excited to talk to them, but we don't want to keep them waiting. So I say we just dive into this video and we pause at the end of each track and let you know what we thought.
I got to play with Sewn. They were like the last show that Sinner played before I left. So I unpacked all my DVDs, which I haven't seen in years. So I've got like all the obscure, weird, all the Aqua Teen Hunger Forces and Tim and Eric shows, like and Wonder Chosen and Super Jail. So I went back and I watched Wonder Chosen. Did not age well at all. It's a very, very, very racist show.
Oh, are we sure it's not poking fun at racism?
No, it's blatantly racist.
Oh, I didn't watch that much of it, but I remember finding it funny. But
there's moments still that are funny, but there was also a that came up when I watched it, and I was like, "Ooh, that hits different, and that's not funny."
Yeah, the early 2000s were that was the whole thing, right? It was just being super edgy.
I put on Super Jail, and that aged well. I was like,
yeah,
I actually just wanted to keep watching more episodes. I was like, this is such a fucking wacky cartoon.
I haven't said this in a while, Phil. I think it's time we pippity pop into this. I know the fans love it. They love when I say that. They're just like waiting, bated breath. When's he gonna say it next?
transient thought, concentrated as one, a bridge between souls as flowing rivers run.
Hey, okay. Couple notes there.
Yeah,
First
just a
and
couple of
foremost,
notes.
just
Just
a
a
few
couple.
things to, yeah, just right. Oh my god, I didn't even think about that. Man, you are on a roll today. Um, that talking part at the end kind of gave me chills, which I wasn't expecting
Yeah,
to get
same.
chills today watching video. Like I actually got chills. I was almost embarrassed. I was like, oh, this is like really effective, working really well. In the video, a couple things I noticed. I like the haze in the way it's shot. There's like this all around haze around them. I don't know whether that's a post-production thing or if there's like a very subtle fog machine being used, but like there's a nice haze in it. I like how some of the shots are like sped the frame rate sped up in a way where it looks almost like it's moving too fast to even be like realistic. It's hard to explain. It just looks like it's moving in a way that's very uncomfortable. And I like that this song has a very like blackened sensibility to it. I think it's the synths they use. It gave it a very like death metal-y, black metal-y sort of like atmosphere around the whole thing. Still a big crushing song, but there was like that nice mix of that really emotive earlier work stuff and mashing that with the crushing stuff in a really good way. This is sick.
This song was super cool. I was getting. Do you remember the band Oh Sleeper?
Yes, yes.
This was
I
big.
actually liked O Sleeper quite a bit.
Oh Sleeper is really good. I think it was an ex-member from Between the Buried and Me who
Yeah.
started that, and like anyway, they were super good. They had a lot of like the like kind of like those machine gun breakdowns, but a lot of tapping involved in between. And I was just getting big Oh Sleeper vibe, which is sick because they're not a band anymore, if I'm not mistaken. And having someone from just your backyard play music that is up to the standard of a band like that is incredible. This is super cool. This music video is kind of cryptic. Why are they covered in blood? Why is there blood all over the place? Well, there's a handful of minutes still left, so maybe we'll find out. But yeah, that ending also was thinking like was it Callous Dowboys? They have some like really like interesting parts where they do some like speaking parts like that. That's really kind of chilling. And but that ending part, like with the speaking and like the breakdown in that melody that they were playing with doo doo, and then she had like she kind of had like that Chelsea grin with the blood there. Yeah, it was very I mean, we're nearing towards October and Halloween, so it was big like Halloween vibes. I was just
Mhm.
playing a Halloween playlist before we got this set up, so yeah, I feel like maybe I'm reading a little too much into that, but I thought that was very like horror esque, like maybe a nod or yeah, very kind of like eerie and creepy. I liked that. That was it was a great way to end the song. To be honest, I wasn't sure if that was the beginning of a new song because we got 3 songs in here. But as we can tell with the cinematography,
Mhm.
that scene is over now. So like, yeah, cool, super cool. I love this. I'm sold right away. The production on this music video is high quality and like
Mhm.
it's
Sounds
yeah.
huge too.
And then yeah, the sound is incredible. Yeah, to pair right along with this is like at a professional level. Hopefully, I mean like this needs to catch the attention of plenty of other people because this deserves that kind of attention.
Oh, this fucking Final Fantasy menu sound
Zelda,
shit. Yeah, it's
yeah.
so sick. I'm so glad we get to ask them about this video basically right after we're done doing this because I like this. I wonder. I want to ask them this. Remind me. We'll write it down quickly after. I wonder how much of this was like their actual idea and the vision they had, or if they had like a creative director come in. Like this seems so like intentioned. You know what I mean? What an interesting interlude. Like other than like Blind Guardian, like who's going to give you that type of shit? Like that's actually so sick. It really it fits the vibe of the like occulty, witchy sort of like thing they've done aesthetically. It's like it's like a C note of the witch. Like this is sick. This is sick.
Yeah, no, this is this is an experience. This isn't we're not just listening to an EP. We're like watching like a short movie with a soundtrack by Sewn. This is really ambitious and they're fucking pulling it off right now.
Yeah, it feels so cinematic. This is so sick.
You could easily fuck this up, and they are. We're not even done yet, and I can tell you that I'm. You could go back, look at my face. My mouth is open. I'm catching flies. I am literally sold on this. Like whatever happens next, I'm here for.
Well, let's see.
Holy shit.
They're operating at a pretty crazy level. Like, I remember when we heard Heartworm, and we were like, oh, wow, like, the production on this is, like, kind of nuts. Like, And the video too. Like I remember us being so blown away by the video, and like I'm just feeling more or less the same here. Like it's just, it doesn't feel like we're talking about like a local band. Like we just finished watching that Whitechapel video last week, and like I remember talking about like the production. I mean, that shit looked crazy. Even now that I'm like editing the video, it's in like this crazy wide format with letterboxing and stuff. But like this this just feels like we're just talking about like some professional band that has a bunch of money behind them to deliver this like shiny product. Like that song ruled. That's like just an absolute pitter, absolute banger, huge heavy ass song. And that was just a great, well shot performance video. I'm a sucker for that sort of thing where the vocals are that abrasive, but the vocalist will at times look like they're not putting that much effort into it. It almost looks like they're just speaking this impossible noise at you. It's always such a cool little like thing. I've always liked that, and I think that was delivered really well here. That the whole last half of that song is like evil circus core, like with all the dissonant riffs. Like it just sounded so evil and pissed off. Hell yeah. I'm so stoked for these guys. Like I want an album of this shit so bad. Maybe that's not too easy to do when you're writing at this level, but like, God, it just makes me want even more. This is one of those rare moments where I wish there would be I just wish there was more of this, a few more songs to sink my teeth into.
Yeah, no, because we're a little greedy here on the channel, but I get what you're saying. That song, instrumentally speaking, not vocally, maybe a little bit, but not in like the Emir. I was getting big Emir vibes in that song, without Frankie's, like, you know how he kind of does like that, like, you know what he does with his voice.
And we know
like,
what he does. We know what Frankie be doing.
You know what he does. But when he does like the highs and even his lows, you were hearing that from the vocalist, like you're hearing that from Ali, like in that video. I think it was really cool. Like I don't know if I got it. I'm not a big movie guy or cinematography. I could tell that there was a lot of dialogue and like a lot of going on in this video, but like I am so uneducated on stuff like that it went over my head. However, that being said, I still feel like I was entertained because the imagery was super interesting, super cool. Like I said, I don't think I got the narrative, but it was really cool to watch, and it paired really well with the song. And that middle instrumental was, again, this is super ambitious. And like I said earlier, is you can easily screw something like this up, whether it be just the video doesn't land as well as you want it to do, or the music doesn't hit as well as it does. But like they are literally packing a double punch. Like, what do I want to? I'm not a boxer either, but I'm just what they're doing is they're crushing right now. And yeah, to echo what you're saying, this doesn't feel like it's at a local level. This feels like it's at a major label level. And hopefully this gets, like I said earlier, the attention it deserves, because this is massive sounding. This is super great. This is huge.
Yeah, I will say, in terms of feeling like you didn't get the story, I don't know if there was necessarily a story as much as it was like heavily thematic. What I found really impressive was their ability to weave 3 video ideas together in a way where it felt really natural. Like I remember thinking before I watched this video, I want to give them the advice that, by the way, you should probably cut this up into 2 things and also put that out just for more attention. But it's almost hard to even consider watching just one part of this. It really is a package. And it's amazing how the video makes it so much more obvious that the EP itself is written as this one big cohesive song. Like now when I listen to this EP, I'm going to want to return to that interlude because I have this great visualization of it in my head, where it might have been something that I listened to once. I'm like, okay, skip, you know what I mean? But now that I have that visual representation, it feels like it's adding something to the whole package. It's really cool. It's really cool to sort of see a vision executed like that so well. And you're right. That's an easy thing to make look dumb. You know what I mean? That's an easy thing to fuck up. It's not easy to like be so to put yourself out there in such a serious way artistically.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's why it's so much easier to just goof around and do something dumb, because you're not putting that sense of vulnerability into it.
Look, you can call out Hellbent while you're at it.
Hey, we love Hellbent on this channel. But
anyway, no, that was super dope. Go support Sewn. This is super dope. Hopefully, let's bring him to the next level, because this is awesome. This is high production, and it deserves the world to at least check out Sewn. And the logo is so clever. Can we talk about the logo? Do we want to talk about the logo with them? How brilliant is that? It's a compass.
We'll talk to them.
You get it? Yeah,
we'll talk to them. We'll talk to them about the logo. We're right about to talk to them. We want as many questions as we can pull out of our little butts. Our butts, guys. I haven't sent you the picture of the bruise that was on my ass.
Yeah, show me your ass.
I gotta show you my ass soon, bro.
All right, folks, there you have it. That was our reaction to Sewn, the art of giving up. Was that called?
Art of letting go. I like how this is your sharing without sound.
That's right. The Art of Letting Go by Sewn. That was our reaction to it. What do you think? Leave it all down below in the comments. If you aren't already, subscribe to the YouTube channel. It's super easy. Just hit that button right below underneath the video. Give this video a like. That helps too. And if you want to be super generous, there's a join button, and you can toss us $1 or $2. Give us a couple coffees while we're doing these edits late at night. We're also affiliates of Lander, which is a program you can use if you do any recording yourself, whether it's in a major studio or just your bedroom or basement. Go check it out. They have a lot of cool tools for you to use to help execute the sound that you want. Use our code and get a bit of a discount. All right, Tyler, let's go talk to Sewn.
Let's go talk to Sewn, brother.